aquarium. Then for the sticking of the glass, we will be needing a silicon sealant. It should be of a good quality with the sealant gun also. And the small tools which will be needed are the glass cutters, measuring tape because the size of the aquarium varies, and leveling tool for the leveling of the glasses, and a duct tape for sticking the glasses so that it remains on its place. And the aquarium equipments are also there, such as a filter, heater, thermometer, which are very essential for the day-to-day living of the fishes also. And for the aesthetic location of the aquarium, we will be needed the substrate and all the artificial decorations also. And the test kits are very important because to check the water quality, like such as the pH test, ammonia test, and the nitrate test, all the test materials are very required. So this one is the filter, this is the measuring tape, and this is the silicone gun. So moving on toward the next slide. So these are the steps to construct the glass aquarium. First of all, we should collect the glass, and an average size aquarium of 55 gallons, which is 48 into 15 inches is the length and the height, and the thickness of the glass is 6 millimeter, which is an average size aquarium. Then we should assemble the glass panels using the silicon sealant to make the structure of the glass, and then we should allow the glass pieces to remain in its position and stick it up. And after that, we should also add the filters, thermometers, and air pumps also in the aquarium. Then we should test the aquarium that it is not leaking for the fishes also. Then we should all add the decoration and lighting accordingly. So these are the different types of aquarium shapes which varies to according to human mind, such as rectangular, which is a common and space efficient shape, and there is a square shaped aquarium also, which is compact and ideal for small spaces. There is a round shaped aquarium also, which is obviously aesthetic, but it requires more outlook of the consumer because it requires special maintenance as it is a fragile item. And there are also different shapes such as pentagonal, cylindrical, and many other according to human minds. So let's move on to importance of aquatic plants. The aquatic plants inside the aquarium plays important role of oxygenation and nitrate absorption. As you can look in the diagram, the nitrogen comes from the environment and gets fixed into the water. Then nitrogen gets converted into the ammonium and are absorbed by the phytoplanktons, which are the small organisms which act as food for the fishes. Then the decomposition of the fishes get mixed into the water, and with the further process, the nitrate come out in the oxygen. This is the nitrate cycle which is in the aquarium. And the plants also also contribute to aesthetic contribution as it enhances natural beauty. And plants also act as a comfort for the fishes, as it gives the fishes a hiding space, and also makes a friendly environment for the fishes. So these are all the popular aquatic plants such as Anubias, which is a hardy and low maintenance aquatic plants, as it can survive harmful environment also. And the next the Java fern, which can live in low light also, which does not require more sunlight. And the next one is Belisarinia, which is a tall grass-like appearance plant, and many more others such as Java moss, Christmas moss, blue water hyssop, and water wisteria. So this was all from my side. Now my teammate will continue further.